During the holidays, people normally spend time with their family and friends at home. But what if you don't have a home? Where do you go? Children's Aid is an organization that helps youth in a bad situation. The holidays are a busy time.
Now certainly we will get more calls around the Christmas season with young families, like young single moms and young single dads, looking for some assistance with Christmas presents, food bank donations to be sponsored. We will get those kind of calls that come to us, and we don't directly provide funds for Christmas. What we do though is we're able to advocate and liaison with the community, income assistance, the various shelters, various churches, advocate on behalf of our client families.
Adsom House is a place where homeless women and children can go throughout the year. I talked to Megan Gray to find out how youth can get into Adsom House.
It can be a range of things. For youth, sometimes a little different than adults. It could be situations at home that aren't healthy or that they feel unsafe, then they might leave home.
Homeless youth find the holidays hard to handle.
The holidays are always a difficult time for people who are living in a shelter. We try to make it as supportive and comfortable as possible while having a little bit of a festive atmosphere, but not so much that it would be overbearing on people.
Megan feels the government isn't doing enough for homeless youth.
Definitely more could be done. There's a couple of things. People come to the shelter and then they don't leave because they're not able to access housing. The government does have an amount of money, something like $9 million that's been set aside for affordable housing, and they're not building it. So at this point, what we're really looking for is more of a commitment from government to build affordable and accessible housing for low-income people.
Michael Burke is the director of Hope Cottage, a place that promises to bring food to the hungry. He tells us what special food they give out around Christmas.
Well, we have the traditional turkey, dinner at Christmas time, and there's all kinds of party stuff coming in. So we get this time of year we'll get a lot of cakes, pies, etc. Unfortunately,
the number of youth attending Hope Cottage has risen.
Of the 125 people that come here, I would say that probably 15-20% are 25 or younger. So, and that number is increasing. 20 years ago, the typical person came here was the typical vision of a hobo. Back 25 years ago was plus 60 years old. Now the whole bell curve has slid to the younger group. So we are noticing younger people. The whole audience attending is younger. There's probably 50% that are 35 or younger.
Like Adsom House, Hope Cottage does not receive enough funding from the government.
All of our funding is from unsolicited donations. We don't get any money from any level of government for operations. We've received probably about $60,000 in the last 3 or 4 years for capital items like tables and chairs, but all of our operating funding comes from donations, and none from government.
The problem of homelessness is not an easy one to solve, according to Mr. Burke.
I think we really have to address more of the causes rather than just treating the symptoms. And right now we seem to have a stopgap type measure where we create some emergency shelters, but we're really not addressing the issue of why are these people there.
So if you're homeless, especially during the holidays, know that you always have a place to go. For Auburn Today, I'm Vanessa Jones-Brayer.